Right, condolences continue to pour in for the ANC's late Deputy Secretary General Jessie Duarte in Limpopo. ANC Deputy Chairperson Florence Ranzelani says the ANC in the province is saddened by Duarte's passing. Ranzelani says Duarte's passing is a loss to the ANC and the people of South Africa.
We are very much saddened by the passing on of our Deputy Secretary General, Comrade Jessie Duarte. It is a loss to the African National Congress, a loss to the people of South Africa and the world at large. Those who knows Comrade Jessie Duarte, they will fully agree with me that she was a true activist, a gender activist, a revolutionary, a liberation fighter, as she was involved in liberation struggle during those hard times. She was part of those who were very much active in fighting the apartheid regime, where people were very much oppressed during that time. Jessie was also at the forefront. Today we see a number of women are liberated because she was part of those who fought very hard for the rights of women, for human rights, for people to be treated with dignity. So it is a very great loss for us as the province and the ANC at large.
We've had several interactions with Comrade Jessie. I remember at some point she was here in Moleji doing ANC work, but the last interaction that I had with Comrade Jessie was when the ANC were then parading their candidate. I was one of the candidates which were paraded before the election, and Comrade Jessie was there. And what she said to us that was she encouraged us, particularly as then we were not yet as councillors, but she encouraged us to work for the community and respect communities.
As the women of Limpopo and the entirely South Africa, we are saddened by the passing on of Comrade Jessie Duarte, the Deputy Secretary General. We are saying so precisely because we are leading towards the policy conference where as the ANC we are going to assess ourselves in terms of our strength, weaknesses, the challenges and the threats, and all the challenges that we are facing as an organization. We were hoping that under the leadership of Comrade Jessie Duarte, who is holding the most critical position of Deputy Secretary General, we are going to achieve more as women, because we are saying now we are having the challenges of the triple challenges of poverty, unemployment and the inequalities. And like we used to say as women, that poverty reflects mostly on the face of the women. And we hope and believe that with the caliber of Comrade Jessie Duarte, she was going to make sure that she addresses the plight of women in terms of women empowerment, not only politically but also economically, so that together we'll be able to accelerate all the economic reforms that will then have an impact on the growing of the economy of this country, which will then address the triple challenges that I've already alluded to. And more especially on the issue of the gender-based violence, which is escalating and which is also declared by the president of this country as the second pandemic. So with Comrade Jessie Duarte, we were going to believe that we are going to make sure that the scourge of gender-based violence and the femicide, we deal away with it with various programs that we will be embarking as women.